What's going on, vloggers, bloggers, and everyday toilet users? It's going to be a very short kitchen edition, but today we're going to teach you how to make honey, apple cider vinegar, truffle barbecue sauce. It's going to be really easy. You're going to start off with a couple of cups of ketchup. I use 2. Then after that, if you can find this stuff, it's kind of hard to find, but Close Friends truffle mustard, you're going to put about 2 tablespoons in there. And then after that, you've got your black truffle hot sauce. They sell this at Walmart. You can find it anywhere. And then after that, some onion powder. Just splash some in there. Have fun with it. Some garlic powder. Splash some in there and have some fun with it. And then after that, I like to be a little heavy with my black pepper. Like 2 or 3 teaspoons, whatever. And then some good old MSG. And then after that, your big main ingredient here will be your apple cider vinegar. So in the end, it will look like, I almost forgot about the honey, I'm sorry. So this is a local honey called Urban Cubed. It's a pure raw honey that was made in Urbana, Illinois. So, but you can just use like small mason jars worth of honey, or you could do brown sugar or something like that. Sticky. And a little, what's the word I'm looking for here? Caramelized? No, crystallized, because I haven't used it in a while. But yeah, when you get done, it should all look like this. Everything's all in there, and then the last thing that we need to do is dump in apple cider vinegar. So, about a cup's worth. We really only want to get it, let's add a little bit more in there. I mean, it doesn't really matter when it really comes down to it, because in the end, you are going to be reducing this down. So once you start to get your whisk in there, start moving things around. Yeah, that honey's going to take a little while to break down. So is all the other stuff. Did that light? No, it just smells like gas. Oh! So put it on medium heat so I don't burn down my goddamn house here. And then continue to whisking. So you notice it to change some colors, because barbecue sauce, a lot of people don't know this, is actually ketchup based. So once you it's really just ketchup with a bunch of spices in it and crazy stuff like that. You can also put some liquid smoke in there to darken this up, stuff like that as well too. I think once we cook it a little bit, see, look, it's already pretty thick. So I think what I'm gonna do, I'm going to add a little bit more apple cider vinegar. So probably up to about 2 cups now. But, I mean, it's not super thick, but it's going to be really good. Trust me. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? Might switch this over to the back burner so I can turn this vent on so it doesn't get too hardcore in here. Alright, so I've got the fan running because this is apple cider vinegar, so it's probably going to be like in the face. But once you get it up to a good simmer, it's going to start to look like this. Now, that being said, grab your whisk, kind of give it a good whisk, and you're going to want to reduce this guy until it's like the thick consistency you want it to. Keep stirring it. You don't have to constantly stir it. You can just continue to stir it every now and then. Just make sure it's not boiling. You want it to reduce, thicken. I mean, that's the whole entire point. So, you could put other spices in this, and you could do this with practically anything. You know what I mean? Like, if you wanted to, you could put some more cumin in there. But I don't like cumin, a whole shit ton of cumin in my my hot sauce or my barbecue sauce, because I don't want it to end up tasting like taco or something like that. You could also put some ginger in there. Or you could use, instead of honey, you can use molasses or dark brown sugar. You know what I mean? Like the darker barbecue sauces that you're used to seeing and stuff like that are used with something like molasses or maple syrup, whatever, to give it that darkness. Now this is going to darken up, don't get me wrong. It is more red because of all the stuff that I used was mostly red. But, like I was saying, just, have fun with it. As long as you follow kind of like a basic recipe like I've just basically told you about, it's still going to come out good. nonetheless, I just kind of went a little extra with the truffle mustard and the truffle hot sauce and stuff like that. So, but it's already starting to look pretty good. If it does start to thicken up and you get those little like chunks of like tomato paste almost kind of looking like that, just whisk that up. It's not going to hurt it. You know, just, you know, beat it out real quick. But you don't have to sit here and monitor this thing like every 10 seconds, you know. All right, we're back. And so it thickened up. You can see it reduced by half. It did get darker, like I told you it would. It basically got to the point where it's kind of splattering all over the place. Sorry if my kitchen's a little dirty. But you can see it's real thick now. It's still pretty warm. But here, let me grab a spoon so you can see like how thick it's actually gotten since then. So, like I said, it's still pretty warm, but still thick. So, yeah, like I was saying. So, let's cool this guy down and try it out. Woo, it's very vinegary. But that's what I was kind of going for anyway, so. It's good. It's good. It probably needs a little bit of salt and stuff like that. So, I mean, that's the cool thing about this is once you get it done, you can just treat it with whatever the hell you want from there. And oh yeah, it's definitely thick. All right, that's how you make your basic base barbecue sauce, and there you go.
That was a great way to end it.